Hey guys, it's Eric here and this is the TECNO Spark 5 unboxing and review. First off, let's see what we have in the box. When you open it up, you're greeted with the smartphone in a plastic wrap. I'm just going to peel this off. This is the Ice Jadeite color. It also comes in Spark Orange, Vacation Blue and Misty Grey. We have a screen protector already applied. It has a cutout for the camera. You should probably take this off and replace with a tempered glass. Let's power it on while we see what else is in the box. On the bottom compartment, we have a warranty leaflet, a clear TPU case. Let's see how well it fits. A SIM ejection tool, a standard 10 watt charger, a micro USB cable, and a pair of earphones. On the front, you have a 6.6 inch HD Plus IPS LCD display with 20:9 aspect ratio. On the top left corner, we have a punch hole that houses an 8 megapixel selfie shooter. We also have a dual front-facing flash. On the back, you have a 13 megapixel quad camera setup with quad flash. You also have a fingerprint sensor and some TECNO branding. On the left, you have a 3-in-1 tray that houses two 4G LTE nano SIMs and an SD card. On the right, you have a volume rocker and power button with an orange accent, a nice little paint job. On the top, you have nothing. On the bottom, you have a speaker, a micro USB port, a microphone, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The TECNO Spark 5 sports a stereotypical 2020 design with its wider camera layout. The camera bump is tiny though. The back and frame are made from plastic, the gradient color looks nice and it has visible patterns to it. It's no lightweight, but it's not too heavy in comparison to its size. On the front, we have that dot-in display with slightly thicker bezels than we've seen in recent times, but at least it houses a dual flash which doubles up as a charging indicator. It's also very bright outdoors with great viewing angles. It's a 720p display and YouTube videos will be capped at 720p, which is to be expected at this price point. No complaints there. Looking at it side by side the Spark 4, we can see some design changes. Some people still don't care for the wide camera bump, but most people are moving with the trends. On the front, we get similar tall form factor. Some people now consider the Spark 4's drop notch as old school, but I think the space it takes up is almost the same. The punch hole on the Spark 5, however, looks more premium. What we have here is a 32GB storage variant with 2GB of RAM. You get 24GB of available storage. We're running on Android 10 with HiOS version 6.1.0 slapped on top of it. With it came night mode. I've pretty much gone through all there is to know about this HiOS version in my Camon 15 Premier review. I'll be linking that up above and somewhere in the description. But what's not on there is this lock screen animation that takes you right to the front-facing camera. You also get the regular one for the back camera too. The TECNO Spark 5 uses the MediaTek Helio A22 quad-core CPU clocked at 2.0 GHz and it's the same one on the Spark 4. In terms of performance, it will run the average user's daily calls, texts, social media apps, but it will take its sweet time launching those apps as can be expected from every low-end device. What you need to know is that just cause it can do things doesn't mean it's made for them. Take split screen for instance. Not only are you slowing things down using both at the same time, but this isn't something you can do while expecting your other apps to stay running in the background. How dare you? The fingerprint sensor is neither fast nor accurate all the time, and I think the best way to get it to be more consistent is to store or set up one finger twice, which is what I did to achieve this level of consistency. As for face unlock, the speed is fair, but it only unlocks in good lighting, and as you know, this isn't the most secure method of unlocking your phone. Here's how the speaker compares side by side the Spark 4's. When it comes to gaming, as usual, I played PUBG on balanced graphics and medium frame rate, the highest PUBG setting for this phone. It ran fairly well, but then again, this isn't some graphics intensive setting or anything like that, and the Spark 5 is not a gaming phone. Also, you cannot leave your game and go do something else and then expect to continue where you left off. The TECNO Spark 5 is powered by a huge 5000 mAh battery, and I put it through my usual battery test, 7 whopping hours of PUBG, 4 hours of watching Facebook videos and 2 hours plus of Instagram, all on Wi-Fi. This gave me approximately 15 hours of screen on time, which is crazy good. easily a 2-day battery life for most people. I'll definitely file this under the Battery Beast Plus category, and it's a good thing it lasts a long time because it took me 4 long hours to charge from 0 to 100%. It does not support fast charging. The TECNO Spark 5's camera interface is pretty simple, not a lot of features here, no night mode, pro mode or slow mode. Using it outdoors, we get excellent dynamic range and it looks just as good with 2x zoom. The primary camera is definitely better than your average entry-level phone, and even if the quality isn't anything exciting, the skin tone is nice and colors don't look washed out with outdoor lighting. Using portrait mode, the depth sensing is actually better than I expected, no cropped ears, and my head is completely in focus. The selfie camera handles exposure levels quite well, and even though we don't get the mid-range crispiness here, it would look just as good on social media. As for the portrait mode, it's not all the way 100, but we get a pretty good sense of depth considering. Macro mode definitely does what it says. It's something I haven't found myself using outside making a video for you guys, but let me know if you use it in the comments. Indoors is where you see that low-end camera quality for what it actually is, but hey, you cannot have it all on this budget. The selfie camera seems to be a little bit better here. The Spark 5 requires a good amount of light to produce photos that can pass for mid-range quality on social media. The dual front-facing flash makes all the difference in pitch darkness. Is it just me, or does it look just as bright as what I took with the lights on? It records videos in 1080p for the front and back camera. So I'm currently filming with the front-facing camera of the TECNO Spark 5, and here's what the audio sounds like. The TECNO Spark 5 may have gotten a full 2020 makeover, but it is only an incremental upgrade from the Spark 4 because they share the same processor, storage, and RAM. The Spark 5 sports a new beastly battery that appeals to the young working class folks who stay out all day without a charger. Although if you love gaming or multitasking too, this isn't the phone for you. Entry-level phones in general should be your foray into the Android platform, as in your first Android device or your secondary phone. I definitely will recommend it for older people who mostly do WhatsApp or other Mark Zuckerberg apps. The TECNO Spark 5 is priced at 49,000 Naira, which converts to $110 and it's currently available on Jumia. I'll be leaving my affiliate link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram to see what I'm up to. Do subscribe for more videos like this, as it will mean a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.